You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nacello on RiverBender.com. Oh, 10:49, busy 10 o'clock hour for us. CJ Nacello, it's Our Daily Show. Friend of the show at this point, Adam Marburger. How we doing, man?
Really good. Happy Monday, my brother.
Oh, man. We were just talking. You had a good field trip today, getting all the kiddos dropped off and getting everybody where they need to go.
Yeah, I'm an Uber driver that doesn't get paid.
We always call my grandpa Charlie's cab service.
Yeah.
Never paid either, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I kept seeing something on Facebook, and I got tagged in it a couple of times, Riverbend Rescue, and this is really cool. This Keys for Kids event I saw so much about, and then finally, you gave me a text saying we're talking about it. I'm excited because this seems like a really big opportunity for us as a community once again to come together.
Yeah, to come together, most importantly, to serve.
Yeah.
To do our part,
Big part.
to contribute and serve. And yeah, it's Riverbend Rescue is a passion project that means so much to me.
Yeah.
And, we started really doing this about a handful of years ago. We started the nonprofit just recently, but a handful of years ago, we would find families in the community that couldn't afford to buy their kids Christmas, right?
Yep.
And so the whole idea of Bobby showing up to school, Bobby's in third grade, right? Bobby shows up after Christmas break, and he's got the new Jordans and all the swag. And then you got Tommy showing up who got nothing. So now Tommy's like, what the heck? Does Santa not love me? Am I not important?
Yeah.
So that really strikes a chord with me. So we gave, because I believe from a biblical standpoint, we're supposed to give, and we're not really supposed to talk about it, right? We're not supposed to boast. We're not supposed to brag.
You aren't supposed to take that video of giving $10 to the homeless guy and then putting it on your Facebook.
No,
that pisses me off.
We're not called to do that.
Yeah.
However, there's another piece. So our heart is in the right place, and we were silent for about 5 years, but we could only do so much. Like I could only do so much. So why not create a nonprofit, bring fellow folks together in the community that want to be a part of this, and let's be vocal about it. Let's be as vocal as we possibly can, because the more money we raise, the more impact that we can have, and the more we can help these families that need it the most.
Well, and we were talking about that when believe it or not, when I had that delivery business, I saw both sides of the train tracks in this region. It wasn't just Alton. I mean, hell, Cisco was my biggest partner, and I went to a lot of places. And Adam, when you had kids that didn't even have a front door, I mean, seriously, and you and I were just talking, I was getting so frustrated during the pandemic because that was that kid's only meal. And, there's been community drives that I've been a part of where instead of kids wanting, an Xbox for Christmas, all they wanted was deodorant.
Hey, let me tell you this. So when we did this for the last 5 years, it was a coaching opportunity. This is what we would do. We would get the list. Our good friend in the community, Al Womack, and we would work together, and he would get me list that these families, these kids would ask for these items. It's freaking bras, and underwear, and socks, and sweatshirts. These kids were asking for pots and pans so their grandparents can cook for them. The level of items that these things would ask for really broke my heart, and it for my kids and their selfish side of this, the coaching opportunity came so my kids could see, hey, you're blessed.
Right.
And this is what the community, a lot of the community is looking for. And look what you have. So it's our time to serve. And so getting my kids involved was very important.
It's huge. And, we always talk about, this generation maturing too fast. And social media plays a part in it, but it's situations like that a kid grows up at 40 years old at 4, when they're sitting there going, my mac and cheese has a bunch of grime from the pots that grandma's using. So Santa, get grandma some pots and pans. Give us some clothes. Necessities.
Yes.
I mean, that's what, and this is a great way to maybe start helping that, maturity level start slowing down so these kids can be kids.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's important too, as an entrepreneur, it's an entrepreneur's due diligence and obligation to give back and serve to the community. Yeah. And so my message, I want to be vocal to other entrepreneurs. Let's spend some money.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's not be greedy. Let's pull the freaking wallet out of your back pocket. And whether it's my nonprofit or any nonprofit or going down to the food shelter or doing whatever that is, you are to contribute into your local community.
100%.
That's what we're called to do, period.
100%. And now, when did you decide, hey, it's time to put Riverbend Rescue in name and get some branding behind it, and let's make this our own?
I will have to give my amazing executive assistant, Laura Georgioff, kind of a plug here. So, you know me, I do a lot of things. Right? Like, so I'm all over. Right. There's a lot of bouncing balls. Laura came into my life about a year ago, and she took these bouncing balls and she put them into compartments. We have a lot of structure in all of our organizations now. So Laura kind of led the charge, did all the filings, helped me put together a committee, and she's been a blessing.
That's priceless, honestly, because
yeah. And then Kaylee Weber. So we've got some help. So we've got a small committee that's helping. I've got family, friends helping out, but Laura Georgioff is the one who really who helped me put this into motion, is what she did.
What's the reason for the name Keys for Kids?
So what we're doing is we have a fun November 16th.
Okay.
Dueling pianos.
Really cool.
So we've got dueling pianos, silent auction. There's going to be drinks. There's going to be food. There's going to be collaboration. There's going to be networking. There's going to be a really nice time. It's going to be really, really fun. So that's why we called it Keys for Kids. 100%. And we've already had some hefty donations. I'm not going to plug on the air all of our sponsors, but if you go to our Facebook page, we actually have an event page, Keys for Kids. So if you get on Facebook, go to Keys for Kids or follow us at Riverbend Rescue. But we're giving shout outs to all of our wonderful sponsors that are helping out.
Well, and that's what I wanted to talk about too, because I ran a segment a couple of maybe 6 months on the show about Madison County nonprofits and how much of a beating they were taking, because it just, everyone, it just seemed like it was just rough for them, and the donations started to slow down because a lot of theirs are grassroots, $5, $10, $15, and $20.
Yep.
But what I think is really positive here is that you have so many people that are saying yes to this.
Yes. Oh,
and,
yeah.
That's what I find so really just mesmerizing about our community, because no matter what we're going through, if there's a good mission and there's passion, we're going to support it.
Yeah, we should support it. And I make this very clear. 100% of the proceeds. There's nobody taking a salary on our nonprofit. Every dollar comes in, goes right back into the community, and we are working with the local school systems. We are going to be helping the kids in most need. The families in most need are the families we're here to serve.
Well, and just like this, I'm on Riverbend Rescue's Facebook page, and you guys can just see this for yourself. This is what I find so cool. We'll go on the scene here. And let me take the slower third down so we can truly see it. You see, there's Lau's Brick House, and I always say that wrong. Is it Lau or
It's Locks.
God,
yeah, they're our official event sponsor.
You know what's funny? I've always put the X silent to give it more spice.
If you haven't eaten there, you need to.
It is good. It is very good.
Yes.
And then you got, American Quality Fencing, who's contributing their time and being a part of this. Oasis Pool. Man, they know how to make a pool.
They can build a pool. I will give them that.
And then, Connect Video, another great company. And
Chris Vanda is amazing.
And then you got, so I mean, just it keeps going on and on. And it's just really cool to see. So guys, be a part. How does someone sponsor?
So they can reach out to us. They can reach out to us directly on the Riverbend Rescue. Leave us a message. They can reach out to me personally. I'm pretty easy to find online. Find me on Facebook. There's a lot of impersonation accounts. I'm the one with the blue check mark.
Yeah.
Find me online. Shoot me a PM. If you want to be a part of this event, you want to donate to this event, we'd love to have you. We need help. The youth in our community, they need help. We're here to serve. Yes.
And honestly, guys, the event's Saturday, November 16th, so you have time to mark it on your calendar. There's an Eventbrite link on the Facebook page that will link in an article and will link in our on-demand interviews, so we can get some extra weight off of this. And tickets are really affordable for a fundraising event, which is only $50.
$50 for a ticket. That pays for your food. That pays for your drink. That pays for it's all included into that price.
Whoa.
Yes.
You guys are doing this right.
We're going to have some fun, and like I said, we're here to raise these funds so it goes right back into the community.
Well, it's so important that we have those too, because we always look at and big nonprofits are great, those national ones, but whenever something like this is going directly back, because if you look down the national breakdown, we're talking tenths of percents are going into communities sometimes if you truly look at their roadmap and their structure. Here you're actually getting, if you get 30,000, well, guess what?
Yeah.
That's 30,000 back to us.
We're going to raise that. I'd like to raise 50,000.
It should happen.
I've got a little over 10,000 right now in just donations on my personal fundraising efforts.
Awesome.
And we would like to get to 50, but we're going to, it's a blessing. Every dollar is a blessing. So, I mean, I ask people to give with their hearts, give what they can, just contribute as much as they possibly can.
And what I think's cool about this show, because we with the Haskell Park Pavilion, someone was watching and said, I'm going to write you a check today. Great. So if someone's watching this right now and wants to help, and this is why I think so cool, it's not just a rubric where we're only giving away socks or tennis shoes, and because all that's needed, but there's also that individual that just needs a little bit of it all.
Yes.
And that's why I love to have you guys here, because it's so tailor-made per that individual. Amen. Where they're going to reach out, that school district is, and say, hey, Tommy needs shoes, deodorant needs this.
Yeah.
That's important.
And that's exactly, and going to the schools is the play, because they have their finger on the pulse.
They do.
They know what's going on.
And we were just talking to Elaine Kane the other day about that and how important those roles that they have at schools are, because, they are reporting to counselors, and those security guards are going, hey, I noticed that, Johnny over there wasn't really looking the best today. He has holes in his shoes. Those conversations do happen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, and this is so important, guys. November the 16th, Keys for Kids, the Riverbend dueling pianos.
It's going to be so fun.
They are awesome. They're at Bakers and Hale, and they kick ass.
We're gonna have a good time.
Now,
hey, we can do what we're supposed to do for our community, but we can do it while having a good time.
Exactly. That's what we do better than anybody. That's what we do better than anybody. But now, what are the silent auction items? Have we figured that out yet?
Oh, there's going to be, green seat tickets to Cardinal games. There's going to be blue stuff. Laura's got a list of items.
Are you serious?
Really know. She hasn't shown me the list, but there's going to be some cool stuff included on that. And then we're going to do a 50-50 raffle. I mean, it's just going to be a really fun night. It's going to be cool. What's cool too is you get to bring a lot of like-minded people together in the community. They're not all business owners, but there's people that all walks of life that you can rub elbows, meet new people, make new connections. I say this a lot. You're always one connection away from your life completely changing.
You're right.
So if you think about that, right? So if anything, come out and support this event, because it's the right thing to help support our youth and our community, but you just might meet somebody that could change your life too along the way.
Well, and you know what? Honestly, going to that event, let's be honest, in November, we have a stick up our asses a lot of the times because it's Christmas time and bills are tied and things happen. Be a part of this event and let the Scrooge get out of you early and you realize why we're a part of this.
Amen to that.
Man, I just love what you're doing. We'll have to get you on closer as we keep getting closer to the date and having those updates. Absolutely. Guys, we'll link everything online. We're a little bit over. I got to get out of here today. Adam, always great talking to you, man.
Have a great day.
All of you guys, we have a jam-packed show tomorrow on Tuesday, but until then, you got one thing to do. Enjoy the nice weather, and as always, try your best to stay out of jail.